What's up, everybody? It's Checker here, back with another wrestling video. I'm gonna have a little more fun doing a fantasy booking. Now, Tony Khan, because this is AEW related. Tony Khan, if you happen to be watching this and you think this is a good idea, feel free to use it. I won't ask for any reimbursement or anything, but feel free to use it. Feel free. I mean, come on, I was talking to Billy Goat and Viper about how would I book Jeff Hardy. I didn't do a video on it. I should have. Gosh darn it. How would I book Jeff Hardy's arrival in AEW? And I know, probably mentioning Jeff Hardy nowadays is probably not the wisest thing when it comes to wrestling. Don't worry, this is only mentioned in the video. I almost called it completely, which was kind of funny. It's like, hey. But okay, this is actually for the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. I would like to see them show up in AEW. Not WWE. No. Forget that. No. AEW. Because one, first of all, I think they're both, I'm not sure how old they are, but they're far beyond what WWE would probably sign them at this point because they want younger talent, keep the company growing, younger talent that they can screw up. Okay, well, let's not get me started. We're not talking WWE, we're not talking Vinnie Mac, none of that stuff. We're talking AEW, Tony Khan. Yes. And Ring of Honor a little, technically, too, because they were Ring of Honor guys for a little bit there. But right now, they're both over in Impact, and I don't know what they're... Now, I'm not saying that they're going to sign to AEW or anything. It would be cool if they did, but I'm not going to say they are. But this is how I would book their arrival. Whether it's just on loan or their actual arrival. Okay, so... I'm just going to use Frankie Kazarian here, because, I know those guys, right now there's a storyline over in Impact, where Frankie Kazarian's helping out the Guns with the whole Honor No More stable, going into Slammiversary. Sorry, I haven't been watching any Impact lately. I want to look into something, but, not right now. But okay, as I was saying, so Frankie Kazarian's getting into a feud with... Let's go complete fan booking and say it's Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. There's a reason for this. Okay, so he gets into a feud with them, the trio by himself. The Elite Hunter thing, which they would go back to because I think that story had a really good idea. They just didn't execute it well. But this is an execution on that idea. So he gets into a feud with them, and it leads to a 6-man tag. And they just happen to be in... Now, I'm not saying every star should debut in the hometown, but Motor City Machine Guns, Detroit, yes. I say yes. They're in Detroit. They're having a 6-man tag. Okay. It's announced ahead of time, but they don't say... Okay, you know what? Let's just say they do have... He does have tag team partners. Let's say it's Jurassic Express. Just for fun. No. Yeah, let's just say it's Jurassic Express, because I'm trying to think of another face tag team. Let's just say it's Jurassic Express. So, and the first 2 weeks before the match is a pre-announced match, like the week before. That night, beginning of the show, somehow Jurassic Express gets taken out. Because, the Elite, they take them out. So, he needs tag team partners. And so, it's the main event, so it's at the end of the show. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega come out first. I know, normally they don't, but they come out first. They call Kazarian out. They're like, oh, you ain't got no friends. You ain't got nobody to have your back. Kazarian comes out with a mic and says, who says I'm alone? And that's when you hear... Now, in this, I would have them use the music they use. I think they still use it. What talks about Detroit and all that. Detroit and the Soul and all that. I'd play it, but unfortunately YouTube copyright rules forbid me from doing so. But that hits. And the Guns come out. First of all, the reason why I would say it'd be fun if they debuted against Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. They have history with the Young Bucks. Back when they were with Impact, at the beginning of their careers, they were known as Generation B. It would be fun if AEW would play in on that, and of course, they come out with, of course, Saban and Shelley come out with mics, and they have a little bit of fun. And they play in on that, too. Play in that they used to be Generation B. I think that would be fun. I think that would be a fun way to beat the Guns. They're a good tag team, and I would like to see them, on a bigger stage than Impact Wrestling. I mean, let's be honest. I would like to see them. And with Shelley, I think it's Shelley, he's got a day job as well as I can't remember what he does. I think he's a therapist or something like that. To where, it's kind of like Britt Baker DMD. You'll never see her in WWE because WWE's schedule won't allow it. But with AEW's schedule, he can still do both. And I would like to see it. Because the guys definitely deserve it. And they'd be another situation like the Red Dragon with Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. They're both also bona fide singles stars. So if you need them to step into like a world title feud or something like that, you've got somebody there. It's not like a Young Bucks situation where they're not really single guys. And even with FTR, I mean, as good as FTR is, Dax Harwood and Scott Cash Wheeler, I almost mixed WWE names and independent scene names. Whoops. They're not really, they're not really singles wrestlers. They're good wrestlers. They're great wrestlers. But they're not singles competitors, really. So yeah. So you got another tag team where if you need to grab a guy and, let him do a singles feud, he can. Especially Saban. Saban's been a world champion before in Impact. So, yeah. And I would like to see, Shelley get that strap too, but I don't think that'll ever happen, but I'd like to see it. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think it would be cool if the Guns showed up in AEW? Would you be cool if they showed up in Ring of Honor when Ring of Honor relaunches, whatever that's going to be? Let me know down below. You think they should just stay with Impact Wrestling? Let me know down below. Let me know. We could talk about it. I'd love to talk about it, actually. I want to hear your guys' ideas. Just don't start insulting people. I do not like that. I will get on there and I will say something to you. But if you got a good idea, let's hear it. I want to hear what's your thoughts. Let me know down below.